hole.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
I didn't know you were going to go for it. I thought it was standby time.
No, I was waiting. The bar was going and it was like, oh, about to go live. And then Taylor gets in there. Anyways, you can hold that thought, you bastard. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the annual, I guess, Comic-Con superhero draft. There's still Comic-Con. It's all Comic-Con at home. We got some panels coming up.
That's not Comic-Con. That's not my Comic-Con.
No. There might be a new Mutants release date finally. There's rumors it's going to Disney Plus September 4th, so fingers crossed by the time this is out, that news. But I am the Clown Prince of Podcasts, the podcaster Mischief Snail. That's it.
The Adam Hart caster, Dylan Muss.
I'm your friendly neighborhood caster, Kirklin Patzer.
I am the Ghost Rider, Taylor Field.
Nice.
I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go. I'm sorry I suddenly stopped because I had an echo on my end and I was looking at all my tabs to figure out where, but I figured it out. Kirkland, Taylor, was that like a cast conversation you needed to continue on, or was it for later on?
Don't bring me into this. I'm the victim here.
It could definitely be later on, but I think it's very important so the fans even know as well.
Sure.
I want to know.
What do they need to know?
What, Kirkland, what is your profile picture there? Because people may not know who that is or who it
For the audio listeners.
Do the audio listeners. Do the video listeners see my images?
No, they don't. They just see your name, Kirkland Patzer, in black, even with the video
last
image. So, oh, you've been given away for years. So, yeah, they don't even see your profile. Only us see your profile picture of Vladimir Putin. So,
Vladimir.
Oh,
Putin.
okay, I see.
I thought he was some guy from Ghost of Tsushima or something.
It's who? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That is Jin Sakai.
that's what the suit you get at the end.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've been following us for years, you know what we're doing. If not every Comic-Con, what we do is we get together and we draft actors or actresses and we create a little fantasy draft here and do points. The first year, no one won. The second year, Dylan Muss won. The third year, which is now, I would have won, but I don't want to win this way because COVID has messed everything up and it's kind of a weird world and everything's been put on hold. So what we're doing, we're changing up a little bit. As far as the competition this year, it's not ending this year. It's being extended another year. As of right now, we'll read off who we all have. I can pull it up. But what we're going to do is everyone has 5 actors from last year. They can keep any of the, they can keep all of them. They can get rid of some, whatever they want. But after that, they have to pick an additional 5 actors. It's going to go Dylan, Kirkland, Taylor, then myself. That was the order we went when we picked these the first time. So just to keep it fair, like I said, it's the same competition, but this were the ones from last year. So I had John Cena, who was my gold star 2-pointer, Ryan Gosling, Vanessa Kirby, Jesse Plemons, and Sarah Paulson. Kirkland, you had Keanu Reeves, Kit Harington, who you got 1 point for, Rebecca Ferguson, Simon Pegg, and Saoirse Ronan. Dylan had John Krasinski, Amelia Clark, Mackenzie Davis, who was his 2-star, Ken Watanabe, and Lily Collins. And then Taylor, you had Naomi Scott, who was your 2-star, Sigourney Weaver, Mark Hamill, The Rock, and Justice Smith.
So fuck Justice Smith, man. Get him out of here. Can you drop him? Drop him from your list.
That's Buddy from Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
And Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Don't forget that great one.
Oh, fuck.
Kirkland.
I definitely forgot about that.
So yeah, what we are right now, Kirkland has 1 point, I have 2, but we're just continuing the competition. And as of this year, it's kind of different rules. We'll see what we do next year. Hopefully we're all semi back to normal. But Dylan, I'm going to start with you. We're going to go around about, is there anybody from your initial 5 that you're dropping?
No, because to me, I thought the kind of idea of this was that these people didn't get the full year. So just let them
Fair enough.
Soak in for the rest of this year, or I guess, because 2020 doesn't count as real time, right? This is a mulligan of a year, of course, especially within the Hollywood sphere of things. So I'm going to keep all of mine. Maybe some of them, maybe there's better picks out there, but I'm just going to keep them all for the sake of giving them their full time to shine in the sun.
Yeah, I'm the same as you. I'm keeping my original 5. Taylor, what about you? Are you keeping your original 5?
So can I drop like them individually, or do I have to drop them all collectively?
No, you can drop one together if you want. It's a weird year. Like I'm kind of the same way as Dylan by honor. I'm keeping my 5, but I gave you, because the first thing Taylor, I was like, well, I can drop some, right? And I went, okay, this is gonna be an argument. So Taylor, who are you looking to drop?
Do I have to reveal that now? So someone
Well,
else
yeah,
can
so we
swipe
know
them?
how many
Yes.
picks you get. When else? We're not gonna wait till 2021
Okay.
Comic-Con draft.
Well, you guys will be happy because one of you guys can pick them up for yourselves. I'm gonna drop Justice Smith.
Okay.
You bastard.
Drop kick him out of this fucking planet. Get him out of here.
Kirkland, are you dropping anybody?
I am not. I am
Okay.
gonna keep my list. I like the look of it. Also, quick question. So Kit, I technically have a point for him,
Yeah,
but
it just
it's
stays
not,
like that.
It's not solidified yet, right?
Well,
Because
it's not. Yeah, because technically, remember we had that Jessica 2 years ago picked the girl from 13 Reasons Why. She got cast in Avengers Endgame, but then she got cut from the role. And Tyler Briggs gave the ruling of if you're not in the movie, not a point. So as of right now, Kit Harington
That's
is
also still savage, by the way. Like,
That is.
She came so close to glory. Just cut
she
down
would, yeah,
by
she
the
would have tied
editors.
with you. Yeah. So as of right now, Kit Harington is the main character of Eternals. So I think you're good, Kirkland, unless there's
All
like
right,
a Kevin Spacey situation. But you have, yeah, you're just 1 point. That's your guy, and you have him there. Same thing with me and John Cena. He's
Beautiful.
in Suicide Squad. So, Dylan Musk, you get to go first. What is your sixth pick of the 2020 draft? Add to your roster.
Okay, so this one's probably going to come to the surprise to absolutely nobody. This has been a pick I've been waiting to make since October of 2017 when I saw one glorious film that is one of my favorites and has since become one of my favorite actresses. I've just been waiting for the right time because it wasn't right in 2018. It wasn't 2019. And who knows if this is the right time. This is a fucking weird year. But I think this is the time to put her on my list. I'm going to add the one and only Anna de Armas.
Mm-hmm.
And I did.
I already had her written for you. I was just taking her off mine because I knew it was going that route. But I think that's a good pick because one, even next year, if she doesn't get cast, we have our legacy picks, right? So you can always keep her around. Like you did Gyllenhaal. You kept him 3 years in a row.
I feel like Knives Out kind of catapulted her into maybe more of the mainstream. More people know who she is and gave her like that just gave her a lot more of a role to bite into. And I think probably a lot more execs got their eye on her. So I think she's a clean pick.
And if you believe Hollywood rumors, she was like in the top 3 for Catwoman for the Batman. So we know she's interested in that type of genre, right?
Hollywood rumors. So
that sounds like the Hunka Hunka boys. My goodness. But I think that she clearly wants to be in one of these franchises. So I think we'll see her down the line. So good pick. Kirkland Patzer. How you feel? I wanted to ask because you kept them all. How you feel about the Keanu pick? Because that was, remember when we did this originally, this was after E3 and he was kind of like the go-to for everyone to get and you got him, you swiped him up. But how are you feeling about that now? Not that you didn't drop him. I respect it, but I was just wondering, just looking at him. This is your star pick.
I still think, can I switch Kit to my star pick?
Nope. That's
that'd be a fraudulent double pointer. But I was pretty confident. I mean, I'm still pretty confident on that one. He's still the man. I mean,
where are you looking, Taylor?
What? I'm listening. Sorry.
Look at his glory hole.
He's like, oh, what's that? Wow, that's a big one.
Sorry, Kirkland, I cut you off, but I had to because he just looked like his people have returned to Earth. And he's like, it's time.
It's time to go to Terra?
I've earned my stripes. We just see a beam.
So, Keanu. So, I mean, movies, Hollywood, it's been a weird time just right now. Not much has been popping off. So, I don't really have a reason to take him off. I feel like he's still pretty like relevant as much as anyone can be in Hollywood right now. Obviously there's other pressing matters in the world that, it's more important than casting and stuff like that. But I still think he's the man in my heart for sure. And I honestly think he's gonna get casted in something. So I was happy with that one. I wasn't sure if we were able to keep our full 5 list or if we just had to keep like one. Because that's how we did it originally, right? Like you're able to hold one and then we did it draft method.
We did. Yeah. And next year we may go back to that. Maybe next year we'll like keep 5 and drop 5 or something now that we got the 10. Who knows? We'll figure that out next year once we see if the world's still kind of wonky. Selves. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Taylor, let us know. But Kirkland, who's your 6 picks? Who's going in your roster?
My 6th pick. I don't know how confident I am on this one. But I definitely want to see her in a superhero type film. This is Frances McDormand.
Oh, okay.
I I don't know. Everything I've seen her in has only been a handful of things, but I just feel like she's a really big name. Has she won an Oscar or like a major award or something like
Yeah,
that?
I think she's won 2 actually. I think she's a double.
It was the Billboards movie.
Yeah,
That
3
one's called.
billboards out Missouri or whatever it was.
Yeah, not a big fan of that title, but her performance is fantastic. And I don't know, I feel like she could be one of those castings that kind of just comes in from left field, where we're not like she wouldn't be like a main role, but like maybe like a main side character. So she's definitely got the acting chops, and I don't know, I wanted to throw her in there because I am a fan of her.
Fair enough. Taylor Field, this is your 5th pick, I guess. So who is your 5th pick? You dropped Justice Smith. He is gone, which I can say this now. You can't drop anyone else because you've confirmed it. I still don't know why you haven't dropped The Rock, who is filming a DC movie this year. You knew this last year.
I was looking at my list and I thought to myself, I probably should have dropped The Rock.
Was that what you were staring at? Your list is like on your wall, and you just like had that realization. He's like, oh no, what have I done?
So, but The Rock, you kept him. It's too late. Who's your 5th? Who's going to your original team? Who's replacing Justice Smith?
So sneaking in there because, and I think out of anyone that I'm going to be picking today, and I got some good ones, I think that this one will probably upset Travis the most.
Fuck off.
Oh yeah. She was.
This is 2 years in a row.
She was absolutely fantastic in this one film that I saw in theaters, and it totally caught me by surprise. So I'm gonna sneak in there and put down Samara Weaving on my list.
Samara Weaving. You didn't even get it. That's annoying. So Samara Weaving, she was like a top draft pick for me. Fuck.
Related to never mind.
She's her dad's Hugo Weaving, Elrond.
Oh, okay. That's actually what I was gonna ask, and I'm like, no. Yep. No, it's not possible. Okay.
Yeah, she's great. She's Margot Robbie's secret daughter, as everyone in Hollywood has said, because they in some pictures look identical. But she is a phenomenal. She the one
from Sex Education?
No. That's another. That's her second
twin.
Child.
Yeah.
Yeah. She had them both when she was 16, and that was it.
Yeah. I think the thing we can take away from this is that Travis, don't tell us who might be your picks throughout the years.
It's no. Well, in my reviews,
we're trying to have some fun here. We got to talk about this stuff.
Yeah, I got to say my big star, but yeah, very nice. You took Naomi Scott from me last year, and now Samara Weaving.
Oh, I thought that was you. I thought that was Kirklin that was going for.
I was gonna take that one as well.
No, he was, but he went the Keanu route. So
yeah.
Okay, so that was my first one that was gonna go. She's kind of gone. I've one guy I really want. I just don't know if you guys would pick him or not. So I feel like I could save him. I feel like, you know what? I can never pronounce her name, so I'm going to throw Dilmas. Dilmas, who plays Mama in Death Stranding?
Margaret Qualley.
Because that is my 6th pick. I really like her. Obviously, great in Death Stranding, great in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I just think once eventually, and these are some people I'm kind of building. I already got those 2 points. I'm thinking of a lot of people I could keep in the future because I feel once we get to X-Men, there's going to be a lot of like youngins in there. So I'm picking Margot Qualley. She's great. And yeah, I just think she has big potential. She's not been in too many big things, to be honest, but everything I've seen her in, she's been great. So that is my 6th pick. So she was
my number 6 too. That's why her name was right on the tip of my tongue because I was looking at it on my list.
Nice Dylan, who is really your lucky number 7?
I don't know, man. You just fucking threw me off. Are we not doing snake pattern for picking?
Do you want to? Doesn't matter to me.
Generally, I think that's more fair, but I might also be biased because I don't know what my next one's going to be now. Snake pattern, like because I picked first, it'll go down. So now Travis, he picked 4th. Now he'll pick the second one. Like he'll pick first now, and it goes that way. What do you guys want?
Well, should Taylor go twice because he is under a pick? Like,
no, he chose to do that though, so he can go at the end, right? That was his choose to be under a pick.
When was that stated beforehand?
That's the punishment for picking Justice Smith.
Fine, I'll go because I don't think any of you have her, so I don't think it's going to be a big pick. I'm going to pick. She was a big breakout star. It was last year. I always think she could potentially, again, talking about Tarantino, I think she could work with Tarantino, is Maya Hawke. I loved her in Stranger Things
really
season 3.
Swiping my list here.
Am I? Shit, I didn't know. So, like, yeah, I thought she was great in Stranger Things season 3. Everyone was talking about she was the scene stealer, and even that little bit. Why did I say she could work with QT? She already did Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Even that little
I
scene
mean,
she was in.
barely. but-
Yeah, barely. She was great. So I don't know what it is. We might get that Kill Bill 3. So maybe there's like a flashback to the bride and you got her daughter in there. I just think kind of like Margaret, she could potentially blow up. And that's what I'm going for. I had Samara Weaving too. So I was going to have this like Charlie's Angels of trifecta going on. But so that is my next one, Maya Hawke. Taylor, you're number 6 now. You're with the big boys.
I'll just say quickly, she probably would have been like maybe 5th on my list, so I don't feel bad about that.
Okay.
Like I think you would have had her either way, but
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Ooh, this is tricky because keeping the Rock kind of throws a curveball my way. So I got, who do I want to do? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of that, number 6. And then that would leave.
Thanks for that.
I like this match.
Oh, well, I could go this route, and then that leaves
You
these
could.
2 as a last pick.
That's who he was looking at. He has like a little draft team in there, like Madison, his mom. They're all like giving him an advice. Like, what about this person? What about this person? Through the glory hole.
Through the glory hole. I think
Taylor, it's your mother.
just to keep him safe, I'm gonna go with Donnie Yen.
Johnny Yen. Okay.
Yeah,
Have
I
you
think
picked him
that
previously, or you
I think
fan
he
casted him
has.
for something else?
I can't remember if I did or not. I just like because he's definitely in the Disney family already. He was in Rogue One. He's my favorite character in Rogue One. And I feel like, you know, with them doing all of these crazy alternative storylines, like getting into some Shang-Chi and stuff and doing the mixed like martial arts kind of role, I think Donnie Yen is like a top contender to throw him in there. And he's in Mulan as well.
Oh, he's
so
Ip Man. He's
He's
Ip
Ip Man, yeah, and he's in Mulan as well. So I think Disney
He
is
is?
like
I
really
didn't know
liking
that.
his work. Yeah, so I think that
They must really be liking his work.
they like him. So it's only a matter of time before he becomes a superhero.
Okay, or a supervillain. That's not so far. Your picks have not been outrageous. I'd say so far this is leaning up to be your best year. Because before, I remember the first year, I think you went with like the 60s plus category. You still have that with Mark
did
Hamill and
not
Henry.
work in my favor.
It almost did. You dropped Jamie Foxx right before he got cast as Spawn. So okay, so
Is that
his
still a thing?
I guess it is. His 6th pick was Donnie Yen. Kirkland, you're lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7. All right, I think this is gonna be a lucky one. I'm going with Timothy Chalamet,
Oh,
the Frenchman, and I don't know. He's just up and coming. He's fairly young, 24. Is he up and coming? Is it technically up and coming? If he's
He
He's
won an
here.
Oscar, so I feel like you're.
Did he actually win an Oscar?
Didn't he?
no, he's been nominated many times though, and he's like
I thought he
he's
won
gonna
that year.
he's gonna be this generation's Leo probably. He's not up and coming. He's here now. He has
Yeah.
Dune. He's hot shit right
I
now.
think he already went. I think he's gone.
Past his prime at the age of 25.
He's in a movie that I really hope I get to see soon, which is Dune. Hopefully it doesn't get too delayed.
Oh right, he's in that.
Yeah, you will
Who
not see
isn't in
that.
Dune? Let's be honest. I should just make my list off of the cast from Dune.
Donnie Yen's not in Dune. I know that. And Justice Smith.
It's like a secret casting. You'll like make an appearance, not on the casting list or anything.
Okay, Dylan
That
Muzz,
is my
do you have a 7th lined up now, or another
no, I was-
snake needed?
I was really hoping for a Margaret Qualley, then I could just chill for a bit and consider my next choices. But now I realize that with Snake Pattern, I'm gonna have to pick twice here, and that's a lot to pick, and it's overwhelming. But I'm gonna go for it anyway. I have a list of 20 people here. I'm trying to
Oh,
decide which-
the Dune cast. He busted.
I don't know
it
where
out.
this list came from.
Yeah.
I wrote this list down. Actually, I think this is from one of our fan casts. This is just like my backup picks or whatever. So I kind of just have this, and I'm kind of sifting through it. First one I'm going to go for here is an actress that I didn't have much knowledge of until lately when I binged the entirety of Community earlier this year. She's a great actress. We've heard rumors before that she may have been popping up in some roles, and I think she also was it this year or last year that she directed her own movie and wrote her own. I don't know if she directed it, but she wrote the movie as well. But I'm gonna go with Alison Brie, who I think
Yeah.
could play a variety of different roles. I think the thing as well with her that I didn't realize is that she's like almost 40 years old. I thought she was much younger than that, but I think that just goes to show that she could play like a character with sort of any age range. Maybe not like 60 plus, but I feel like she could really hit any like. She could fill many different roles. It could be she could pop in as like a main character for a movie, or she could be kind of a side character. I think she is quite diverse in that sense. So I'm gonna go with that one.
That's a good pick. I had her in the. I don't know if I would have got to her, but I had her as one of my backups because she's been campaigning for She-Hulk, and the casting type of She-Hulk, which was strange, put out that they're looking for an Alison Brie type. And
yeah, it's like just get Alison Brie.
yeah, so and that may have happened. We don't even know. So Taylor Dill may have a point in the bag right now.
True. I mean, that's always possible. Okay, now I have to pick another one, which is intense. I'm gonna go with this one. Speaking of intense, this guy is very intense. I feel like for a few years he was kind of people were almost making fun of him. He's kind of just being crazy, being weird. But I feel like he's come back and people are a big fan of him again.
Damn it!
We've talked about him in fan casting before. I think also with Disney Plus around, like people might be watching some of his old stuff again. I'm gonna go with the one and only Shia Surprise. Shia LaBeouf is popping onto my list here. I think he's a pretty cool dude, honestly. Like he was on Hot Ones a few months ago, and I really enjoyed that. I felt like I actually got to know who he was a bit more. And once again, I think he could play like any range of roles. I think you'd want him in a semi bigger role, but even a villain, I think he could play. That's the thing. Like he could play a villain. He could play the good guy. He could just be some bystander. Like he could really do a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna go with him.
Good pick. Yeah, I have that in my potential. Lots of people want him for Moon Knight. He's a big popular fan cast. And fun fact, he was David Ayer's apparently first choice for the Joker in Suicide Squad, but the studio did not want him because at that time that's when he was in his troublemaker phase. So that's another Hollywood rumor, but apparently it was supposed to be him before Leto, and the studio was like, no, we were not going that route. So that would have been wild, a Shia Joker too. But yeah, that was a good pick. I had that. So
we have a lot of the same stuff.
Yeah,
I
we
feel
do.
like it happens every year. We have like 2 or 3 there.
Kirklin. So let's see, because you start with Frances McDormand, Timothy Chalamet. So you're going for like the Oscar caliber people, and you're going for people getting nominated for awards, win awards. So is this next pick your 8th pick? Is that following this pattern, or did you go with Kenan Thompson from SNL like you're talking about before cast?
Oh, Kenan Thompson! Wow, that's a pick. That is a
I don't think I've ever said that name in my life, so that's big news.
Okay.
All right, what do I got here to work with? I'm gonna go with this one. It might be a left field pick. This is another side character I can imagine. Maybe comedic relief. I think this is her real name, Awkwafina.
What is that?
Okay.
She was from Crazy Rich Asians.
What's it called?
She's in Ocean's 8. She's in Crazy Rich Asians.
Jumanji. She was in Jumanji with
She's in Jumanji.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Kirkland. Before you go any further, she is casted in Marvel Shang-Chi, so you'd have to get her casted in something else. She's apparently the female lead in the upcoming Shang-Chi.
Don't do it, Kirkland.
Oh shit. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
No, that's all right. I just wanted before you give me a whole reason. Yeah.
I will redact that.
Do you need a second to correlate?
I like that you had to deliberate. Is this her real name?
Well, like, come on, birth certificate, Awkwafina. Let's go.
According to IMDb, her real name is Nora Lum.
Oh, okay. I missed that part. Okay. I'm gonna go. No, I got one. One here. I'm gonna go with Joe Keery, Stranger Things actor. He's the what's his name?
Will, like the main kid that gets abducted?
No, he's the man with the big hair. Steve Harrington. You guys are all drawing blanks.
Well, that's the guy that sings, right?
Oh, right. Okay.
The guy with the big hair.
Yeah, Nancy's ex-boyfriend there.
Yeah, exactly. And then he becomes like buddies with Dustin. I don't know. I
actually think this is a really good pick.
I feel like
that is. What's his name again?
Joseph David Keery, since you're asking.
David Keery.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Keery.
Yeah, his friends call him Joe. I don't know. I just feel like this guy can only get more popular. He was big like fan favorite in Stranger Things, and I can easily see him just popping up in some sort of Marvel thing. I'd lean more on the Marvel route than DC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice. Marvel's probably going to have like I feel like a phase of new or like younger actors. So I feel like that would be a really good pick. And a nice one, Kirkland. Good one.
Thank you very much, Dylan. I appreciate it.
On your back foot too, off the Awkwafina, just being.
I know. I was about to trip and like pull the cord.
I know. If anyone ever needs
the internet plug, just gone.
Just gone. Yeah, he doesn't draft the rest. Yeah, if anyone ever needs, because we forgot to do plugs at the beginning. If anyone needs a second to think, let me know and I can throw the Taylor and he can do some plugging away. But speaking of Taylor, your lucky number 7. Is it lucky number 7? Because you never know with you. What do you got?
Did you say it's not lucky?
No, it's your lucky. Well, I'm hoping it's your lucky 7.
Okay.
Visible confusion.
Yeah.
This is tricky because I feel like any one of you guys could swipe one of these guys. So,
Honestly, Taylor, I don't think I'll swipe any of yours. That's usually you're picking really off the wall actors that I would not go for.
I feel like this one this one person is safe. I won't say if it's a he or she because I don't want you guys to get any ideas.
No, there's only billions of he and she's and people on the world.
Yeah.
You can just say they, and you cover all the bases there, Taylor.
I think I'm gonna go with the classic pick of Liam Neeson. For some reason, the audio just went super janky there. Is that just me?
Yeah, I think it was just Travis.
Oh.
He doesn't even know.
I was gonna say, haven't you picked him before?
I have. I feel like I think that now in this time period that they could dabble back in. It's been a long time. And I feel like going with the Liam Neeson route that it's not the safe pick, but I feel like the last superhero movie he did it had to have been Dark Knight, which was like a decade ago. So I feel like at this point, it's very, very easily could happen where they just toss him in and play one of those older characters, like a Kurt Russell or something like that, where they throw him in and it was like, could even be like a villain or just like a one-off role in these movies. So
what has he been up to lately?
He's been doing a lot of those like one-off kind of films, probably like a Taken 5 or like a Nonstop 3 or something.
A Nonstop 3? Okay, hold up. What happened to the first
Oh, he was
two?
in Men in Black, I guess.
He was.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't even remember. Apparently, he voiced Qui-Gon Jinn in Rise of Skywalker. So
yes, he did. So he's back in the Disney family. There you go.
Didn't he have some controversy that I don't know if we want to get into this, but I thought he had some
did.
controversy.
There's some sort of controversy.
Mm-hmm.
Who's not in controversy these days? So
I mean, Anna
there's
de
probably
Armas.
quite a few. Yeah, that is true. I think Anna de Armas only has positive things going for her.
Yeah, don't jinx it.
Yeah. I'll knock on wood.
Do we have Travis back? Hello, Travis.
We got a thumb.
Oh,
Yeah.
Vaguely.
maybe
Maybe-
hear you there, Travis.
Yeah.
I think you unplugged something because I
Yeah.
could hear like just a whisker.
a whisker.
A whisker.
Just a whisker away. Go watch that movie. That's a good movie.
And that was, that was your 7th pick. Everyone else is on their 8th pick. That's correct, Taylor.
I believe so. Yes.
Numero wheat.
Yeah.
Now.
Hello, Travis. Welcome back.
Sounds
Back?
good in my earlobes.
Yeah, I wasn't sure because Gwen was in here for a second and she was in not eyesight, so I was wondering if something happened. Because I literally
Plug
don't
in those
move.
cords.
You
So,
pulled the plug just like Kirklin.
Yeah.
I was stalling time.
clairvoyantly looking forward.
Okay, so I'm on my 8th pick now. I got a couple.
And you get 2 back to back here.
Yeah. So that'd be 8 and 9. Then I got the final one. Who do I want to go first? And I'm kind of forgetting her name. I just had her because it's one of these dangerous things. I had remembered about her, and now I've forgotten her.
I bet she's on my list.
And I didn't write her down, and that's the worry. That's the fear. Oh, fudge. Taylor, give us
fudge.
some plugs.
Some plugs, ladies and gentlemen, with your internet connection, go into the search bar, type Geekverse Space Podcast or geekversecast.ca. You're going to find tons of awesome content and links to all of our sites there. Make sure you check out our Facebook, Geekverse Podcast, and make sure you check out our Twitter, Geekversecast. Make sure, especially, you check out our Patreon. We got a whole fresh new tier system set up there with brand new rewards and everything like that. And it's just an overall good time. And all the funds that, you guys contribute through Patreon, it goes right into the cast. All of this wouldn't be possible without your guys' help. Yeah, Podcast Network, Geek Ultimate Alliance. Check that out. This week alone, in total, combined with the Geekverse, we got over 11 podcasts dropping. That is absolutely legendary.
Yeah, check out our Ghost of Tsushima review. I can't remember, so hopefully Dylan doesn't snag it if I'm going to be mad. I'm just going to go with a classic. I feel like we're waiting for it to happen, and I feel like it's going to happen at some point. It's Javier Bardem. He did kind of dance around, and obviously he was that great Pirates movie, but he's been a Bond villain. Oh, I remember my picks. So I got to write it down.
Guardians or
no, he's never popped the superhero cherry yet. He was in that. He was going to be Frankenstein. He was in James Bond, but he's never done that yet. So I'm waiting. And this one, he could go either route. Marvel, DC.
I always
he's
mix
that
him
type of
up
actor.
with the I can't I can't remember the guy's name. Fuck it. I'm gonna find this out.
You're pulling on me, but yeah. So I just think he's all around great actor. So that's why he's my what was that, third, I guess, eighth pick. So now I have my ninth. It sucks because now I remember two great picks. Okay. I don't
Sorry,
remember.
you're going with him. You're still going.
I'm going with him,
Yeah.
yes. And then I need to look up her name because I just remembered it, but it's the female lead in Bohemian Rhapsody. I have to look up her name. It's like Lucy something or some
Boynton?
other. Yeah, Boynton
Yeah,
something
she's
like
on my
that.
list too.
See, that's how I had to get it because I remember when we saw Bohemian and I was like, oh, I got to get to her. And for
bastard, Travis.
and for
Stop
some reason,
it.
last
Stop
reason
it,
that
Travis.
we had seen Bohemian last year. How come neither of us, we both forgot her last year? I don't know how that happened.
She was probably, I don't know, she's probably lower in my tiers or something like that. But
Yeah,
now we have 10.
Yeah. She's a
No-brainer.
phenomenal actress. I think same thing with X-Men. She could be a great Jean Grey. She could be a great love interest. She could be a great lead. I think there are the rumors of her casting Clea for Doctor Strange, who is like a, sorceress that's kind of the female lead love interest. She could even be, get her and Rami because they're getting married. Get her Rami as Mr. Fantastic. They can be Sue and
Oh.
Reed. Yeah.
Okay.
Throw out Rami Malek. But yeah, she's a great actress. Ever since I saw her in Sing Street, I thought, oh, she's going to be a big star. And I don't know what she has coming out soon or not, but I just think she'll be around for a while because she's just a very talented actor. So Lucy Boynton, I'm sorry, Dilmas, I did that.
That's okay.
When you were saying Rami, I was thinking, or Raimi, I was thinking of like Sam Raimi. They're gonna get the director in there playing as Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
Why not?
Taylor, what is your eighth pick?
Ooh. So what did we
He's a
did? We
ghost.
did Samara. We did Liam. Okay, so this is my eighth pick already.
No.
Yes, sir.
Is it 8?
This is your 8th,
This is his eighth. Yeah.
but he
Oh,
he
yeah,
still has
'cause I
3
did.
more.
I did.
Or sorry, yeah, you just did your lucky 7, right? Yeah, I just did my 8 and 9, so I got 10 left, and then
I haven't
So I have
gone yet.
1,
no,
2,
you haven't gone yet, but
I
it
was-
goes
Taylor's
snake order.
behind us one, remember?
Yeah.
Kirkland.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry. I was not paying attention.
Come on, Kirkland.
I was too
There you
focused
go.
on
Look
you,
at those glory
Travis. I was like, man, I hope Travis gets his mic working.
I'm gonna kick. I wish you had video so I could stop your video, but there's no video to stop.
That's why I knew you would do some.
Can you put
yeah,
a GIF
some
on your
tactics.
Zoom picture? Is that a thing?
I was trying to add a photo earlier, but it sounds like it's only like the specific JPEG files. So
Dang.
Look at this. I
unfortunately
can put him in the waiting room. Like, look at this. Oh, he's
You can kick him
gone.
out.
Just like that.
You
And then he's
kicked him out?
back. He's coming right back. It's just for the
That's
joke.
brutal, man.
Welcome back, Kirklin. Taylor, you ready to go?
I'm gonna pull the plug.
Yes,
That happened
okay.
again.
Yes, I just had to make sure that my list was good. Yeah, I got 3 more. Okay, this is perfect. Okay. I'm gonna go with, and this is actually probably gonna segue to my 9th pick. I'm gonna throw Nicolas Cage in there.
Okay.
I
Not-
feel like
yeah.
it's just that right time that they're gonna
Right.
start, scoping and scouting him out, and I think they're gonna probably see his ghost like janitor animatronics movie, and Feige's gonna be like, we need to get this talent in here, get his Ghost Rider skills back.
I'm just picturing all of your picks in a room, and I feel like Samara Weaving next to Liam Neeson and Nick Cage is like, get me the fuck out of here.
And Taylor, I thought you said you were going away from like the 90s plus or 60s plus out of the 90s.
I am,
plus.
but their careers have really picked up lately, so I think that it's a good pick to go back.
I feel like you missed the boat on Nick Cage. This is your first time casting Nick Cage. I've always been surprised, but in the years we've had him, he got cast as Spider-Man Noir, and he was in Teen Titans Go movie as Superman. You've missed. I feel like you might have missed the boat on him. Maybe live action. You never know, but we'll see.
Oh yeah.
Kirkland, this is your 9th pick.
This is my 9th pick.
Yes, the
Alrighty.
penultimate pick.
All right, I was going back and forth on a couple guys. My list is basically
That's the
just
way you
sausage
like it, right?
fest. Yeah,
Jesus
just
Christ.
dudes.
Ew.
But
Good for glory holes.
yeah, okay.
Enough
I'm
of
gonna
this glory
go
hole thing. Let's get rid of this.
polluting my innocent mind. Okay, I'm gonna go with Mr. Nat Wolf.
Nate
Hereditary.
Wolf? You mean Alex Wolf's brother?
Nat Wolf.
Is it Nat? I thought it was Nate.
It's
I could be
spelled
wrong.
Nat.
There's no.
Oh,
E
is it?
at the
Okay,
end.
I thought it was Nate.
Yeah. You know who he is, right? Man from
It's
Hereditary.
Is Nate Wolf the guy from Hereditary, or is it Alex Wolf?
Do they
Alex
have like
Wolff.
twins?
They're brothers.
You're thinking of Alex Wolff, I think.
It's too late,
Dude,
Dylan.
they look
picked Nate
so
Wolf.
fucking similar.
I was like, I've never heard of Nat before. I know
Or Nat.
Alex.
You said
There's
Nat
no
Wolf.
Nate.
It's confirmed. No,
What?
I thought in the interview. I
You're
swear
looking
I thought
for
it was-
Alex Wolff, my friend.
Holy
Yeah,
shit,
Alex
they
Wolff.
look so similar.
Well, they're
Okay.
brothers. You know, that happens.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with Nate.
Wait, are you serious?
Wait.
Alex, fuck, there's too many names being thrown at me. You guys are assholes.
One of them has been in Hereditary and Jumanji, and the other one hasn't. Which one are you gonna pick?
Alex. Yes. Okay. That makes more sense. Holy shit. I was like, I recognize this guy, but he kind of looks different than what I last saw him in.
Oh my god.
And yeah, you like him in Hereditary. You're a good actor. That what's your reason? You never actually gave your reason for picking him. We were just confused about the names.
You know what? No, fuck it. I'm going Nat Wolf. I'm double backing.
Wow.
Yeah. So Nat Wolf basically has no projects on the go right now, whereas
That's good on a resume.
Alex Wolf has like 3 pre-production things in the line. So I think he's a little busy right now. So I'm gonna go with my man Nat Wolf.
Yeah, they'll be like, we need someone who's an Alex Wolff type, and he's like, I got you covered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay, so Dylan, you are dropping
Is that the
us
first
your-
time someone's picked an actor they have no idea who they are?
I think so. Taylor may have
Yeah.
done it one time, but you never know.
What a backhanded
Dylan.
compliment.
These are your final 2 picks. You're getting your 9 and 10th.
Am I picking back to back right now?
Did I say Taylor?
You said 9 and 10th, so am I taking that as like?
I was talking to Dylan.
Oh, what the hell?
You know, check
It's
out our
pretty
Ghost of
simple
Tsushima
order,
review with
really.
no Taylor. It's nice and smooth. We're just going. Taylor gets in the equation. It's a madhouse, you know.
Oh yeah.
It's true. Okay, so I have
Oh,
some
yeah.
picks here. Travis really snuck a couple of good ones out from under me there. So I'm having to react on the spot, and I have been thinking about this the whole time. Don't get me wrong. Okay, you know what? We're gonna start with this one here. This is an actress that saw in a movie a couple years ago. She was the love interest in Baby Driver. Thought, okay, she's
Oh.
pretty cool.
Aw.
She's pretty fun. And then I saw her in Yesterday, which is this kind of weird, almost like comedy movie. But I thought she was really good in that as well. And then cruising our IMDb, she was, I guess, Cinderella at one point. So she's in the Disney fam,
Yeah.
and we all know that's a good sign. She's clearly set up to be an X-Men here. Everyone knows it's happening. So I'm gonna be the one to pull the trigger and claim Lily James.
You're claiming her.
Well, yeah, I shouldn't say that. That's right. That's poor verbiage. I'm gonna put her on my list. Okay, now I got one more.
Good pick. Yeah, she was on my whatever list, and then I also sometimes always get her and Lily Collins mixed up. So when you're starting to talk, it was like, oh no, you already picked
now
her,
I
but
just put
then
them both on my list, and I don't have to
Yeah.
worry about it. I got them
you
both
got
covered.
the Lilies.
Yeah, she's been on my radar. Like I remember last year she was, I was close to picking her as well, but just didn't quite
Yeah.
go for it. And honestly, she might have got the boot if it weren't for those two people you just snagged from me, Travis.
Mhm. She has lots of potential. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Potential. I think she's proved herself. I think she has.
No,
more
I meant like for you to get points from her.
Mhm.
I think she's a great actress. Yeah, she's currently, and also I don't know if this helps, but the rumor is she's dating Chris Evans. There's pictures of them walking dogs together, holding hands. So she has the stamp of approval from Cap himself.
Right. Yeah, that's a good sign.
He
Unless
is
he's like, wow,
reporting.
these movies are a lot of work. You don't want to do this.
Yeah, I hated my time at Marvel. I couldn't wait to get out.
Okay, so I'm just trying to work through my train of thought here. There's a few different ways I can go. There's one who I had in the past that I'm considering going back to, because traditionally we could only keep one from our previous list. So I kind of had to just get rid of somebody, right?
Mhm.
So I'm considering that. I'm always considering people who acted in The Big Lebowski. There's a couple in there that could pop in.
You missed John Turturro. He got cast in the Batman this year. It would have
Did he?
been, yeah. He's playing his name is Carmine Falcone. He's a crime boss. So yeah,
That's really that's a good one. I wouldn't have thought he would have been like under Buscemi and Goodman
Yeah.
for me, but I
You just-
think that's actually a really
Did you
good
say
one.
his name is Carmen Falcone's crime boss?
Carmine Falcone is a crime boss. Maybe I
Okay,
just
you didn't have the
maybe I
right,
didn't say is.
comma
Maybe
in there.
maybe I didn't. Classic Travis trait. But yeah, that's his full name, Carmine Falcone, crime boss. His parents gave him that, and lo and behold, he's a crime boss. Who would have
What are the
thought?
odds of that?
It's like Harley Quinzel became Harley Quinn, and Victor Freeze became Mr. Freeze. It's just like, oh.
Okay, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go for this pick that I've had previously. I'm gonna put her back on my list. I think it's gonna happen sooner or later. I think it's gonna be later, but still, whatever. I'll put her on here, and then who knows? Maybe it's like rumored next year, and then I can keep her on my list or something like that. But I'm gonna put Daisy Ridley back on my list.
Oh.
I don't think that's too controversial. She's in the Disney fam. She's very popular within that demographic of moviegoers. So it's like that's easy to swipe her over into the Marvel sphere, and I think I think that could be fun as well. So I'm gonna put her on my list, and that concludes my list, folks.
If that were to happen, I hope they give her a villain side. Not because we were all like, oh, Dark Ray, blah, blah, blah. I just think that'd be a good thing of like people be like, well, how do you make her different than Ray? It's like, oh, if you get to be one of the badass villains, see her do something else. I think that could be tons of fun to kind of switch it up a little bit. And then they'll make Adam Driver a good guy. And then at some point in the movie, he'll turn to the good side and they just redo the whole thing.
I almost feel like what they want to do with her is like a Nebula style character, like someone that's not totally recognizable. I don't know why. Maybe just to differentiate from the Star Wars.
Yeah.
Not that that's something they want to differentiate from because they were very successful, albeit controversial at times. But I think that maybe that would be another route they could go as well to do something different with her. But yeah, I'll go with that for now.
Good pick. I'll read them all off at the end. Kirkland Patzer, this is your 10th pick. Who are you going with?
Oh, do I keep it in the Sausage Fest family? Do I go for another male, or do I go to my want pick?
You go for the want every day of the week.
Well, you
want
only have
over likely.
You only have 2 females on your roster.
So a third female would definitely balance it out. And
Taylor has more females than you.
Actually, I think she's already been in a Marvel thing. Natalie Dormer, she was in a Marvel thing, right?
No, I
No.
don't think so.
Nope.
She's on
she
Hunger
was
Games.
Captain America, the first Avenger. Private
Right,
Lorraine.
she's like the taxi. Yeah, she like
Yeah.
hands him some. She's like some just
Right.
girl.
I don't
guys
think-
trying to
I don't think that
sneak me in
crosses
there.
her out from being another Marvel character, though.
Yeah, I don't think so because there's a girl that was in Captain Marvel 2. They recast her as one of the leads in Internals because in this one, in Captain Marvel 2, or not 2, sorry, I haven't seen that movie. In Captain Marvel, she's an alien, but then in Internal, she's playing, I think she's like a godlike figure, but it's like just no makeup, her skin, everything like that. So they have recasted it like an actress within the same role. And that was such a small role. It's literally, she's just in one scene of the movie. She's the girl that Cap kisses and Peggy sees. And then it's just like, oh, what were you doing? And like, well, you were fond doing with Tony's dad or whatever, Howard. And, so that, yeah, so they could easily do that. But I guess you're right. She's technically been in one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna scratch that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with a BC boy, actually. So shouts out to Canada here, Vancouver, BC specifically. I'm going with Alex Ludwig, who is a star on Vikings as well as looks like he was in Bad Boys for Life. Relatively young.
Looks like Tyler Briggs a little bit.
I don't see it, but teach their own. Has a blonde hair, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah,
Got a large head is what I was going for mostly.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I still don't see it, but the blonde, I guess. If you just link.
Anyway,
all
why are
blondes
you
together.
picking him, Taylor?
Why?
Kirkland.
My name's Kirklin, actually. Nice to meet you. Geek First Podcast guy, one of the OGs.
5 years.
5 years running.
Actually, you weren't on the first episode, so I don't know if you're really an OG.
Oh boy, we get some
we're
lines.
going into this.
Check out this October charity stream Gauntlet. I'm sure these two will be facing off in the future. Yeah. What was your reason? Because I feel that was a lot of left field. This is an actor that I had to look up just to remember who he is.
Well, I was watching a couple episodes of Vikings when I was with my sister. This was fucking probably a year ago now, and then. Just for whatever reason, I just had him in the back of my mind because I like his name. Whenever it's like a DW and like like a Lud, I can really just turn that W into a V, and I just love saying it. So it just stuck in my mind. So when I was making my list, I was just searching up some fun names, and then of course I had Natalie Dormer, and she got scrapped. So this is one of my backups. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Apparently, he was also in the Hunger Games. So
Yep.
there you go.
one of the forgettable
Kirklin's
ones.
just
Right?
picking Hunger Games people.
And Airbud 3. So
Who else was in Hunger Games that was on my list?
Natalie Dormer.
Oh,
no,
right.
Natalie Dormer, yeah.
Right,
that's
she
what I was
was in
going
there.
for.
One of the forgettable films.
And,
But
maybe
anyone that
maybe
wasn't the first
Nat
Hunger
Wolf.
Games.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
had some
I
don't even know
wild
who that
picks,
guy is.
Kirkland.
What's
My
that?
final. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I think you're a little confident after that. The point that you have right now.
Yeah, I mean, I can get points on anyone, can't I?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Is there money on the line of this? I'm sorry.
My there is this year. No, my final pick is I'm going with Giancarlo Esposito.
Did
He
you
has
just-
recently.
did you just jump over Taylor, or is Taylor going later?
Didn't he go?
I just be getting the shaft here.
Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Taylor.
Take his pick. Take his pick.
He can take the pick if he can
You have an
spell
extra
it.
pick. Do it.
No, I got 2 other picks I'm gonna go
He was
with.
in Star Wars. Take him.
Hang on, let me Google him.
Wait, put your hands up, Taylor, for a second. Put your hands up. Spell his name for us.
It's Giancarlo Esposito. You
Yeah,
want me to spell
Giancarlo
that?
Esposito. Yeah.
GIAN
No, you're done.
CARLOESPOSITO.
Damn. Spot on. Letter
Were
for
you
letter.
Why are you saying I was wrong, Travis?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said the N before the AA. Sorry, I thought you said GINA. I'll look at the replay. But anyway, so yeah, Giancarlo Esposito. Yeah, he's in Star Wars. But yeah, is that your pick? Then you swiping him. I got backups.
It's a very good pick, but no, I don't think I'm gonna go with it. I think I'll let you have them. Honestly, well, I'm not gonna tell my strats. I'm gonna keep those tight to the chest.
Why? Why would it? What are you? What I really want to know. I really want to know. Looking at these people, Donnie Yen, Smarwy, the Nick Cage, your strats of, and Justice Smith from years ago.
I'm busy. I'm already looking at my 2021 list, like changes here. So I got to keep things like at play, right? So,
Okay.
I hear you laughing, Kirkland. My 9th pick is going to be, and this is again where it ties into like the Nicolas Cage route. I'm gonna go with the. Her name is Liu Yifei. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
I don't think you are, but
Liu, you guys can give your best shots. Liu Yifei. She was.
This is like the time. Remember when who was that? Like,
how do I find this person?
Yeah, who? Remember we did a fan cast one time, and you casted like Katrina, Ocean, Master Water, like do you remember who that was, Taylor?
Oh, I can't remember. I know you're talking about.
Who was that? You're like Ocean Star, whatever. It was like a real person. Yeah.
What movie was this actress in?
yeah, I don't know her name.
She is Mulan. She was in Forbidden Kingdom. The movie she was with Nick Cage, and it was called Outcast. That was back in like 2014.
So she's the Mulan in the 2020 film.
Yep.
There you go. That makes sense. Okay.
I wish I could remember that Ocean Water lady's name.
Yeah, I'll look it up. I think it was in the Batman fan cast or something for Poison
It was,
Ivy,
yeah.
I think you said her name backwards.
No, Liu Yifei.
Yeah, I think it's the opposite.
Yifei Liu?
Yeah, I think so.
Everywhere I'm looking, it says Liu Yifei.
Where are you looking? Because where I'm looking, it says the way that
I'm on
Dylan,
IMDb.
Yeah.
The Internet Movie Database.
I'm gonna drop it right now in the chat. Liu Yifei.
Just because you drop in the chat doesn't mean anything.
Well, I want to see it because I still know how it's spelled, so I'll be the tiebreaker here. Or I guess the tire. Oh, that chat. Oh, okay. Let's see here. So
what chat?
What chat was
the Facebook chat?
I don't have that chat anymore. You know that. That's not
so
fair.
wait. So Dylan Kirkland, how are you saying it?
Well, like she's Chinese, so Chinese they usually do their family name first. So her first name is technically Liu, but then her family name would be Yifei.
I'm just looking at IMDb. It says Yifei Liu.
I would say, is it Liu Yifei? Is that how it would be?
I also don't think it'd be Liu. I think it'd be Liu.
Yeah.
Liu.
Okay, so you're picking the girls playing Milan. That's your ninth pick there.
Travis, just giving you a warning. Watch your power cords
I
there.
I saw my
a little
left.
gremlin sneaking up on you.
Gwen is adding something into the conversation, but
Who's
okay.
she picking?
Gwen, who's your pick?
Dan.
She just said Gwen, so she's picking her.
Damn, that's a good pick.
That's a good pick. Yeah.
So my 10th pick, as I just said, Giancarlo Esposito. The reason I'm picking him is go check out Marvel Alliance every Monday on the Geek Ultimate Alliance podcast network. He had said in an interview that it is his likely next step, not that he would want to do it, not that he hopes to do it. He said it's likely. So I just think he's been, like Dylan said, he's in Star Wars right now. Mandalorian. He was in Jungle Book as a voice of, I can't remember, one of the wolves or something. So he's already in the Disney family. I've said before, I kind of hope he doesn't become a villain because I feel like he might get typecast, but he's in Far Cry 6. But I feel like he's a perfect Xavier, he's a perfect Magneto, and I feel like it's going to happen. And he's just a talented guy. So I think it is. I think they've already talked to him. I think he will be a role. It could just be like the way Martin Freeman plays like a SHIELD agent in Black Panther, right? It could be just as simple as he's somewhere in there, but I think he's on to much bigger and better things. I think he'll do Mandalorian season 2. They'll probably kill him off, and then there'll be a nice fat Kevin Feige contract waiting for their Feige will take off his hat. The contract just rolls down, and then he signs it. He puts his hat back up, and the contract gets sucked right back. So that is my pick, Giancarlo Esposito.
Has he ever played someone that isn't a villain in any type of media?
Jungle Book, he was Mowgli's father.
Like live action role. I think he's like literally the same character I feel like he's the same.
I think he's the same character in everything I've ever seen him in.
Yeah. Oh, I disagree. As far as like even just the past year, Breaking Bad, Mandalorian, The Boys, he's playing like villainous characters, but they're all different.
He speaks in the same like
that's
know
his voice.
everything. But the way he speaks is like I know everything about this scenario and the outcome, and I plan 10 steps ahead. And again, that's just like Far Cry and the Far Cry 6 trailer. It's like, wow, this is like I thought, is this like a prequel to Breaking Bad? Like
Taylor, you're the only one with the pick left because you had your whatever pick.
This one is for, maybe it was just because like I had a little bit of like that nostalgia kick in. I went to the theaters to see this movie, and I kind of thought like, okay, this old time actor just kind of like rubbed me the right way, and I thought,
old time actor again? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I thought you were moving away from this lifestyle, Taylor. You're falling right back to your old habit.
Respect his lifestyle.
He's got like, I think, great chemistry with another one of my picks. I'm going to go with the only Elijah Wood as my 10th pick. I think that, there's a possibility he could be in Moon Knight, I feel like. So
no.
I picture him just like the same size as Frodo, but like Moon Knight. So it's just like a little Hobbit Frodo running around.
If it's not Moon Knight, then, I feel like in the back of my mind, my Batman fan cast of Two-Face, that could always come true. So you never know.
I never forget about that.
I think almost out of everybody on your pick, that is the most unlikely one there. Okay, so there we go. So I will start reading off the people that we have. So my 10 are John Cena, Ryan Gosling, Vanessa Kirby, Jesse Plemons, Sarah Paulson. And then my new 5, Margaret Qualley, Maya Hawke, Lucy Boynton, who was Javier Bardem, and then Giancarlo Esposito. That was my new 5. Kirklin, his old 5 was Keanu Reeves. That has the 2-star. Kit Harington, Rebecca Ferguson, Simon Pegg, and Saoirse Ronan. And then Frances McDormand, Timothy Chalamet, Joe, David Curry, Nate Wolff, and Alex Ludwig as his new 5. Dylan's
Nat
old.
Wolff, not
Nat.
Nate. Remember,
Did
no
I
E.
say it? Fuck.
The Fly,
I'm gonna listen
like
to
The
an
Fly.
interview today, and I'm gonna send you all a clip.
It doesn't help that I said Nate a couple times. So
You do well, yeah. That was your final progression thing. Dylan's last 5 was John Krasinski, Amelia Clark, Mackenzie Davis, Ken Watanabe, and Lily Collins. Mackenzie Davis with a star.
And sorry, I got excited.
Okay, and then his new 5 is Anna de Armas, Alison Brie, Shia Surprise, Lily James, and Daisy Ridley. Taylor Field getting out of the 60s camp apparently, but his old 5, Naomi Scott, was the 5-star. Sigourney Weaver, Mark Hamill, The Rock, and then oh boy, and now his new picks were Samara Weaving, Donnie Yen, Nick Cage, Elijah Wood. Who are the other 2, Taylor? I forgot to write them down. I'm very sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Right.
Yifei Liu.
Yeah. Milan Girl.
Elijah Wood, Nick Cage, Liam Neeson, Samara Weaving.
Liam Neeson. That was the other one. Yeah. There we go. So we got a roster of 10. We're set for the rest of 2020.
What are we doing with are we offering another 2-pointer for our new 5? Are we moving? Can we shift our other 2-pointers around? What do we want to do there, guys?
I'm down to add another because I already got that 2-pointer for Cena and I wouldn't want to move it, then I lose. I'm down to add another on there, make it a little spicy.
So keep our previous ones and then add one to our new characters. And then Taylor, who was your bold last year? Your two-star?
Naomi Scott.
Okay.
Not bad one. Does anyone have one off the right of the bat or they feel confident?
I'll go.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna sauce mine actually right on Timothy Chalamet.
What a way to word that.
It's a hockey term. I apologize.
Okay, Timothy Chalamet. So he's getting the star. All right. Dylan or Taylor? Anyone?
Yeah, I can go. I feel pretty solid about Anna de Armas, Alison Brie, and Shia LaBeouf, but I'm gonna go with my heart on this one, and I'm going with Anna de Armas.
Yeah.
2 points, because that'll be a nice 2 points when they.
That'll feel like a 3-pointer.
When they show up in
honestly.
the mail, yeah.
When they show up in the mail.
I will go with Giancarlo Esposito just because, like I said, he's talked about it. He has the background resume, and because I kind of with all the other picks other than Javier Bardem, they're like younger females, so I could feel they could all I'm kind of split between the 3 of them. So to make it easier, I just go with the good old Gus Taylor. Who are you putting the star on? There's a right answer to this, but let's see if you make it.
Do you guys think Elijah Wood is the right answer?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna
for
drop.
you, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I like that hockey term. I'm gonna sauce up Donnie.
Yeah, sauce it right on the ice.
Wow, I'm deleting the star by Samara Weaving's name because I thought for sure you would know this up and coming star would get. But I am glad I didn't have to hear you say you're gonna sauce her. So I was getting really worried when you're gonna say I'm gonna use this term.
Very inappropriate.
Yeah. So
use this term.
All right, so his star, Donnie. Why Donnie Yen out of all of them?
So Donnie Yen is already in a Star Wars film, and he is now casted in Mulan. I feel like Disney just loves it, and there is a chance I feel like that they could just throw him into Shang-Chi or something like that. So
okay, fair enough. That's your reason.
Or
okay,
they could even throw him into like Iron Fist when they redo that or whatever.
All right, fair enough. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that is our annual draft. As you heard earlier, Taylor threw out all the links so you can find us, just all the descriptions down below. We got tons of stuff you can go back. Our Ghost of Tsushima reviews live, Adamana's live, me and Greg's new episode or the debut episode of Batman You Complete Me is live. We have a Spider-Verse commentary track, this, and then I think that's everything for Comic-Con weekend, except we got some newscasts, aka the Xbox games breakdown. What is the game showcase? That's the official title is what they're calling it. So check that out. That'll be Dylan and Taylor for sure. I might drop by if I can, but yeah, hopefully some big announcements, maybe a Fable, maybe so. Well, I guess you're definitely getting Halo there, Taylor. So Taylor, are you excited? We're recording this the night before. Are you excited? I unfortunately work, so and like the way I'm working, I won't be able to watch it live. But are you excited?
I am excited. So you're working during the conference? See. Yeah. It's kind of nice because then I'll be able to there'll be positive vibes in the chat and we'll be like, oh, Halo's stupid. No one cares about Halo. So that'll be kind of cool.
I got to read you our Facebook interaction because he posted something. He posted some lame image of a Halo poster. And then I did the Fox.
Is it the game cover that they posted today or whatever?
No,
that was the game cover today.
Dude, that looked like Halo 1. I'm just gonna be straight with you.
They're going for those vibes for sure.
But anyway, so
shouldn't it be a next gen looking? I don't know. This isn't a newscast.
I agree.
I think it's a damn
Don't
good
stoke
poster,
the fire. Don't stoke the fire for Travis Kirklin.
But anyway, so I put no one cares, and then Taylor Phil went, "Hey, I'm not ruining your day by throwing shade at Ghost of Tsushima. Let Xbox player enjoy your exclusives." And then I said, "There's no shade to throw." And then he's like, "That GIF is 93.2% shade." I meant in the fact that there's no shade to throw at PlayStation. What the fuck are you gonna throw at Ghost of Tsushima? But you're like no, that's a shady GIF. You misread that, and then some user got in there, and whatever.
Oh, the user was throwing some very much. Those were some classic early 2000s insults he was throwing your way.
Yeah, he did, but he didn't respond to my insults.
No, he didn't.
Oh no!
I think that's not what you want.
That's
See, you talk trash about Xbox. You talk trash about Xbox, and it just boots you. So.
Phil
You
Spencer's.
glitched out
He's
again, Travis, but I think you're
sneaking
back
in
now.
us.
I think you're back now.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm back. Just do the. You hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
When you hear from us next, it'll not be boring. Fuck you, Phil
Bye-bye.
Spencer.
Later.